going to be hot today?
Nice. It sounds like Victor's starting up the LSC across the street. Old school 5.0 powered LSC. I think it's cool.
Alright guys, well, if you've had your Volvo for any great period of time, maybe you've looked into performance options for your vehicle, and maybe one of those options that you might have looked into is the NPR intercooler upgrade. This is the NPR intercooler that you're looking at in front of you. I know they come in a few different variations as far as number of rows and things of that nature. This one was actually purchased from an actual NPR. It wasn't like a UHD or anything like that. It was actual NPR. So it has the 45-degree angle outlet tanks on it, and has the good mounting brackets up top, even though we won't be utilizing them for this application. You can see right next door to it is the stock standard issue Volvo intercooler. And the Volvo intercooler, while at first glance might appear to be similar, it's actually a completely different animal altogether. Not only does the NPR have full aluminum end tanks, but the inlet and outlet are also larger diameter, and the thickness of the physical core itself is much larger. Whammo, that's a big core. Thumb for comparison. I know my thumb is like, abnormally large and shit, but still it's a good reference point. Whammo. 1 thumb length intercooler depth. 1/2 thumb length intercooler depth. Alright, now I know that is totally a non-standardized unit of measure, but by the same token it is the same object used to measure both of them, so I feel like it's applicable. Let's go ahead and see what we can do about getting this thing swapped in. Alright guys, so I thought I hit the record button previously, but as it turns out I must not have. The intercooler dropped in just exactly like it was supposed to. The only thing that I will say is that the 740 oil cooler that sits right here, that beast is completely in the way 100% when it goes to sliding that in. I wasn't quite paying attention to that, and kind of tried to push it, and it wouldn't budge whatsoever, so I had to kind of investigate what was holding it up, and it was the backside of the oil cooler itself. So definitely you're going to want to undo this 10mm bolt right here before you try and start to install the intercooler. That was one thing that was missed. But we'll go forward from here and we'll try and see if we can't get this piping hooked up and see what happens. Alright guys, because of the way that this kind of rotates to meet the outlet of the intercooler here, we're going to have to go ahead and chop this and add a little small extension piece onto it. I was using this one right here on the hog previously, and we're going to go ahead and reuse it. It just basically 90s hose clamps onto the original pipe and then go ahead and taps right up into the idle air control port. Alright guys, this is what we ended up with final install wise. I had to end up stealing the pipe off the hog for the intercooler charge piping that goes to the throttle body, because it's about 2 inches shorter because of the way the outlet's set up on the NPR intercooler versus the stock one. It's just going to be a temporary fix. We're just going to use this pipe until I can get the other one shot in something that matches the valve cover I did for this car. For right now, it'll work fine. I'm going to use the powder coated brackets that we did from the hog Use the band clamps that we did from the hog. Gonna use obviously the intercooler and that side charge piping. We've retained the air conditioning at this point, but that's a temporary thing. The air conditioning condenser behind the grill will be coming out. The air conditioning compressor will be coming out. That piece there will be coming out. Oh, one thing I did do that I did not show you guys. Sorry, I fucked that up. MSD blaster coil. This was straight from the hog. Gloss black powder coated bracket with stainless hardware also installed. Kind of a cool thing. Not too much else to really tell you guys. That's pretty basic. That's pretty much all it takes to go ahead and get the NPR intercooler installed in your vehicle. Alright guys, well I know that the engine bay for the hog is starting to look kind of rough, but I promise this thing is not going to end up getting raped for parts and just stripped off out to pasture. It's just going to be put back into smog ready capability, and we'll go ahead and get her back in running shape soon after that. Alright guys, sorry about the splendid finger this week, but if you've liked this video, hit that big thumbs up button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, always check back for more, and I'll see you guys next time.